In the last year, TikTok has definitely gained in popularity, and in doing so, we've seen a ton of new and fun, innovative products and trends going absolutely viral. One of the most recent ones is the Frozen Cream Moisturizer by Vu de Poulang. Now, this is basically a Korean skincare company that is selling this moisturizer on Amazon, and again, TikTokers found it and have just been going wild about it. Apparently, the ingredients are amazing, and it does all these amazing things for your skin, shrinks your pores, your makeup applies over it beautifully, and this has gained so much attention that even now YouTubers are doing videos about this moisturizer, and even editors and journalists from Allure Magazine, HSN, The Today Show. So imagine my surprise when I headed on over to Amazon myself, and you guys know me, I went right to that ingredient list, and about 8 ingredients down, I saw one of the biggest no-no ingredients that you don't want to have in a skincare moisturizer at all, smack dab right there for all to see, and no one has mentioned it. So the question is this frozen cream moisturizer really as amazing as TikTokers and everybody's claiming to be, or is it all just hype and it's actually going to dry out your skin? Well, you guys know me, we're gonna break out the moisture detector and we are gonna put this bad boy to the test and see what the hype is really all about, or if it's just a bunch of smoke and mirrors. Welcome back to my channel, everyone. If you're new here, my name is Alexandra, aka the Not So Evil Stepmother, and here on this channel we like to review and investigate makeup, skincare, beauty boxes, and the brands behind them, so that way you all as the consumers have all of the information, because at the end of the day you have all the purchasing power with your wallets. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, then definitely hit that subscribe button. We would love to have you join our little family here, and then of course if you want to be notified the next time I upload a video, then set that notification bell to notify all. All right, let's talk about this Vu de Poulang, which I'm probably chopping their name up, Frozen Cream Moisturizer. As I said in the intro, this is a Korean skincare brand that is selling this moisturizer on Amazon. TikTokers have found it, and of course, as things tend to do these days, it went absolutely viral. Now, other YouTubers, influencers, editors, and journalists from Allure Magazine, HSN, The Today Show, everybody is writing raving reviews about this product. So I was definitely surprised when I headed on over to Amazon myself, and about 8 ingredients down, found out that this has alcohol listed in it as one of the main ingredients. Now, there are good types of alcohol in skincare and bad types. The good types are more like the fatty alcohols, and then the bad ones, those are going to be your ethanols, your isopropyls, and those are going to be really drying and damaging to your skin. You definitely don't want them on a leave-in product. It can cause higher oil and sebum production and actually cause you to break out and have further acne breakouts on your skin. So definitely, again, not something you want in a skincare product. But aside from the alcohol, this product actually has a lot of other really good ingredients. I mean, you got water, glycerin, propanediol, niacinamide, birch juice, bamboo juice, allicin. I mean, a lot of really good ingredients. So the question stands, is this really as amazing as everybody's claiming it to be, or is it all just smoke and mirrors and just a lot of hype and the fact that it's kind of a new, fun sounding, innovative product because it's like a frozen moisturizer? You know what I mean? The other thing that I thought was really important to mention is here in the United States, companies are required when they list ingredients to list them from most concentration to least concentration. So whatever the product contains, the highest ingredient has to be listed first, then second, and so on. But this product was actually made in Korea. So for all we know, it could go like water, alcohol, then glycerin, then a bunch of other stuff, then, you know, the birch juice and all the, you know what I mean? So there's really no way for us to know, you know, what order these ingredients are actually listed in, if it's from highest concentration to least highest concentration, or the reverse. The one thing I will say is the alcohol that is in this product is what actually makes it what it is, because it's what keeps it from completely freezing over in the freezer. So that way you can scoop it out and apply it onto your face. And that's also what gives it that cooling sensation when you do apply it and it starts melting in and you start rubbing it in. It turns from like jelly to the water. Like that's the alcohol. So I would definitely venture to say that the alcohol content in this product is a little higher up. You know what I'm saying? So I think the only way for us to truly test this product and see if it's as good as everybody's claiming, or if it's actually in fact going to dry your skin out, is to use our moisture and oil detector. So for those of you guys that are new here and don't know, a few months ago, I went on a little spree on Amazon looking for a moisture and oil detector. I purchased many, and I finally found one that works very, very well. It actually couples as a nano mister and a moisture and oil detector, but the moisture and oil detector I have been testing for months now. It is very, very on point. Normally, I have 30% moisture on my skin, 7% oil, so that's my baseline reading. Like if I don't put anything on my face, because I do lean a little bit more towards the drier side in this season, and then in the summertime, I do go a little bit more combo. So I figured the best way for us to test this is to use the moisture detector, test this side of my face with my regular moisturizer, this side with the new moisturizer, do a daytime test with makeup on, do a nighttime test with no makeup, and actually see if this product is truly going to dry me out, or if it in fact maybe the really good ingredients will outweigh the bad ingredients. So if you guys are ready, let's get into the testing phase. All right, you guys, so I just went and got the frozen moisturizer out of the freezer, and as you can see, there's like already condensation building up on it because this thing is like frozen solid. So I'm really interested to see what it's going to look like now since it's been frozen, because I haven't looked at it since I showed you guys that little Instagram reel before we stuck it in the freezer. But first, we are going to grab a little biodegradable pad here, and I'm going to put some alcohol on it. And then we are going to wipe off our little prongs here on the end of our moisture detector so we can get a baseline reading. And I'm going to wipe these off each time, after each time I use it and before each time I use it. So that way we can make sure that we're being as scientific about this as absolutely possible. So now that I got those cleaned off, we are going to do our baseline reading. So this is going to be the side that I'm going to use my regular moisturizer on. So we are at 30% there moisturization, and the bottom level there is 7% oil. So we want basically the moisturization level to raise and the oil level to hopefully not raise. So we're going to clean this off again, and then we're going to get a baseline for this side just to see where we're at on both sides. So same thing, 30% there on my moisturization level, 7% on my oil level. So on this side, we're going to use my normal moisturizer that I use before using makeup, which has been here lately, the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Rich Face Base, which as you can see, I'm almost out of it. So I did go ahead and grab little scoopers. Again, we don't want to contaminate, you know, so I'm going to put this on with that, and I'm going to rub it in only with this left hand here, because again, we don't want to contaminate. And I'm going to try to keep this on only my left side. Now, the only thing that I've done to my skin today is I just washed my face, and I did put a little bit of sunscreen on earlier, but then I've already washed that back off. So this is a clean face. I just have eye makeup on because I'm not putting anything around my eyes. So, and I really love this palette, you guys. This is the new Urban Decay Wild West palette, or Wild West palette, and I've really been enjoying it. Okay, so there we go. We got the Bobbi Brown face base on that side. Oops, just dropped my little inside cap. Now for this one. So this is the Frozen Cream. How I barely got that open. Oh, wow. So that is what she looks like. Completely different from earlier. So I'm going to put up a split screen here of what it looked like before it was frozen. And this is what it looks like now. All right. Completely different little spatula here. And I don't even know. Oh my gosh. So that is what she looks like. Oh my God, it's so cold. Oh, that is cold. Oh my God. Oh my God. It like feels, it's kind of crazy. It feels like, I mean, it's ice obviously, but as it melts onto your skin, and I mean, that was actually plenty that I just had on there. So as this melts on, it almost goes into a jelly kind of, and then into like a water. like a watery consistency. That's what I'm getting now, like just complete water. Okay, so I'm gonna give this 2 minutes for both sides to properly dry, and then we are gonna test our moisture levels on each side before we put on the foundation. All right, you guys, so it's been about 5 minutes since I put both moisturizers on. Now, a couple of things to note, after I put the frozen cream on, as it started to dry and the air started to hit it, I felt a very like cooling sensation, very reminiscent to as if you put alcohol, like an alcohol pad or swab on your face, and then you know how the air hits it, it gets very cold and you kind of get that cooling like type of feel. Like that's kind of what this felt like, to be actually honest. Now, the other thing I will also note, I'm going to get up kind of close here, on this side, right where I actually applied the moisturizer at, I can see my pores are a lot smaller right here. And you can literally see them because these ones right here, right underneath, are not. These are way bigger. These are way smaller. And on this side, you don't see that space anywhere. So I think that more has to do with the coldness, the frozen actual cream, because it's literally right where I applied, like, and took this and was like, pop. You know what I mean? Like, that's right where the pores are smaller and shrunk, and the rest of them are, you know, their normal size. So just something to note there. Okay, so let's go ahead and use our moisture and oil detector. So it is on 0 there. We're going to test the Bobbi Brown side first, and we have not gone up or down. We are still at 30% and 7% oil. So I'm going to go ahead, turn this off, use my little alcohol pad here. And then I've got like a little cloth I'm going to dry it off with. So it is turned off. As you guys can see, we're going to turn it on and 0 it out. There we go. It is 0'd out. And then we are going to test this side. Oh, wow, it's green. So this side is at 31% and still 7% oil. All right, so let's go ahead and apply the foundation. So for today, I'm going to be using the Huda Beauty Faux Filter Stick Foundation. I actually have really been enjoying this foundation since I got it. I do have this in the color 240N Toasted Coconut, which matches me pretty well. So this is how I normally apply it. I just put about 3 strips down my face, 1 on each side of my lip, my chin, my forehead, and my temple. And I don't want to put too many variables in this little experiment here. So I'm going to use the same foundation, same brush, all of that. So I'm going to use this brush on this side first. So this is the It Cosmetics, I think it's the Love Beauty Fully brush. I absolutely, and I've told you guys about this brush before, love this foundation brush. If you need a good foundation brush that just, I mean, do you guys see that? That is gorgeous. Gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. No foundation brush works as well. I mean, I've tried many, and none of them work not nearly as well as this one has. I'm telling you what. But the problem is they only do these brushes once a year in October. And after that, they're almost impossible to get your hands on them. So when they do them next year, again, because they normally do them once a year, every year, except for, what was it, 2019? 2019, they changed the design for some odd reason. Nobody knows why. Everybody hated it. I remember Raw Beauty Christy went off about it because it was just terrible. It was not the normal design. But this year, they brought back the normal design and it's back to amazing again. So hopefully they just stick with what works and is not broken here. Okay, so we've got the foundation on. Now this is a very hydrating foundation, really seals everything in. My skin does not dry out at all with this, and it's just an all-around great foundation. So I'm not gonna put a lot of powders on or any of that because, again, I don't really want to mess with too many variables. So I'm just gonna take just a tiny bit of bronzer here. So I'm just gonna use the Charlotte Tilbury, and I mean just a little bit right here on the side of my face. I don't really want to do too much up here where we are testing. And then I'm going to put some over here. and then maybe bronze up a little bit on my forehead. But that's it, folks. That's it. Put a little lipstick on or lip gloss or something. But again, I don't want to add or do anything to this area where we are testing because I don't want to have too many variables. I just don't want to look like a crazy person when I'm walking around my house. I'm not going anywhere today. So I'm going to come back in a couple of hours and we will do another moisturization test. And we're just going to keep testing our moisture levels throughout the day. All right, you guys? So I'll see you in a couple hours. All right, so it's about 9:30 at night. We're about 5.5 hours into this wear test. And I was thinking, I think when it comes time to take my makeup off, I'm gonna do a night test as well. So we're gonna go ahead and use our little moisture detector here. And on this side, we are still at 30%. So we actually came up a little bit, 7% as far as the oil goes. Let me go ahead and turn this off. Get our little alcohol pad. Okay, we are zeroed out again. And then on this side, wow. So we are at 22% and 5% oil on this side. Wow. Okay, just to double check, I want to make sure that we don't have an error there. So I'm going to wipe this tip again with the alcohol pad. And then we're just going to dry that off with the cloth and then just double check here. Again, you see it is zeroed out. Yeah, it's saying 19% and 4. Wow, you guys. And what's crazy is I can almost kind of see like where my skin is a little drier there. Wow. Okay. So that's interesting. Just to double check, let me go ahead and I want to double check this side again one more time. Okay, so we are zeroed out. And then it's still 30% and 7%. Wow. Holy cow. So that significantly decreased our moisture and oil levels on this side. That is crazy. Okay, so I want to keep this on. I think I'm going to try to push it until 11 tonight because I am seriously interested to see where we are going to end up at. Welcome to my bathroom and our final check-in of the night. It is officially 11:42 p.m. Sorry it took so long for this check-in, but I had to finally fix my nails. Like they were just, they were a mess. All right, so we are ready for our last check-in. As you guys can see, this is zeroed out. So we're gonna test each side. Wow, so significantly dropped. This is 19% moisture level, 4% oil level, as you can see right there. I'm going to go ahead and I already have a little cotton pad here. Again, these are biodegradable for those of you guys worried about the environment. Okay, so we have it zeroed out right there. We're going to check this side. Any guesses? Put them down below. All right, wow, 10% and 2%. So obviously significantly a lot less moisture loss on this side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do my regular nighttime skincare routine on both sides, but on this side I'm going to use my normal moisturizer. On this side I'm going to use my new moisturizer, and then in the morning we will do our final and last test. So the first thing I normally do for my nighttime skin prep, I take off my makeup with the e.l.f. Holy Hydration Makeup Melting Cleansing Balm. So I normally do a double cleanse. So fast forward and bring on the music. Next, I go in with my Tatcha the Rice Wash, which as you can see, I am almost out of and has seen better days, let me tell you. then while my face is still damp, you already know I gotta have my Hyaluronic Serum. So I put a couple pumps of this on my hands, and I'm gonna rub this all over on my face. Now, on nights that I don't do my exfoliation, what I normally put on before I go to bed is the Glow Recipe Avocado Melt Retinol Sleeping Mask. But on the nights that I do exfoliation, then I just put on my hyaluronic acid serum and then a moisturizer. So that is what we are doing tonight. So we are gonna do both steps, the hyaluronic serum, and on this side, my normal moisturizer. On this side, the cold moisturizer. We're just gonna let this hyaluronic acid soak in just a little bit. I was trying to find my little spatula, but I cannot find it. So we're just gonna have to use our fingers only here. So again, here is the, oh my God, frozen moisturizer. Okay, so we're gonna, again, put this on the right side. Oh my God, it's so cold. It's so cold. It's so cold, and you guys, it literally like turns into like a jelly. Oh my God, it's so cold. And then I'm just gonna wash my hands really good and put my Tatcha on the other side. Okay, so here is my Tatcha. So I'm just gonna get a little bit of that. And then I'm gonna rub this in. I'm gonna, again, let it both sides sit for about 2 minutes, and then we'll test both sides before I go to bed. While I'm waiting for both sides to sink in, I do put on a little bit of eye cream. So this is from Good Molecules. I told you guys about this for those of you guys following me on Instagram. So I'm just gonna really keep this up here. I just take a little bit and put it on my eyelid and then tap it around my eye. So we're gonna keep testing down here, and I'm gonna keep this eye cream concentrated up here, but I can't go a night without it, you guys. It just does so much, and it's only $6. Oh my God, it's only $6. Like, I still can't believe that this is only $6, but it's so, so good, especially if you wear eye makeup daily. Oh my gosh. All right, both sides have had a couple of minutes to sink in. So we're gonna go ahead and test the Tatcha side first. So there we go. You just saw it light up green. So we're at 35% there, and then 8% oil. So my oil has went up a little bit, but I'm still in a good range. And then my moisture level is definitely went way up in a great range. So we're gonna take our alcohol cotton pad. Actually, we're gonna turn it off. Take our alcohol cotton pad here, and then the dry cotton pad, and dry it off. And then we're gonna go ahead and turn it back on. It is zeroed out. And then we're gonna test this side right here. So this side is 34% and then 8%. So again, both of them have went up. We're in good ranges. So I'm very curious to see where we will be tomorrow morning. So I'm gonna go to bed, and I'll see you guys in the morning. Morning, y'all. I haven't even had my coffee yet, but Liam's still asleep, so I figured this would be a perfect opportunity to go ahead and get some filming done and test our last and final test. So as you guys can see, I have everything cleaned off, zeroed out. We're gonna test my normal Tatcha side first, and we are at 30% and 7%. So that's my normal range. This is normally where I'm at, as you guys have seen throughout this video. So I'm gonna go ahead and wipe this off here. Okay. So we have it zeroed out, and we're gonna test this side. Okay, so 30% and 7%. So again, normal range. Obviously, I think the hyaluronic acid definitely made a difference with this product, but let's sit down and talk about everything. All right, let's talk final results, you guys. So even after I finished filming all the clips that you saw, I continued testing this product all throughout the weekend. And the one thing I can tell you is that it could definitely dry your skin out if you just use this product by itself with nothing else. However, as you guys saw in the nighttime clip, if you couple this with maybe a hyaluronic acid serum or something else, then you can kind of like counteract and counterbalance the drying out aspect of this product, and you should be okay. So it kind of just really depends on how you go about using this product. If you're just, again, using it by itself, it does definitely seem like it's going to dry you out. But if you're using it coupled with other products that can kind of counteract the alcohol aspect, then it might not dry you out as bad. Now, as far as the irritation aspect to the alcohol goes, that really just depends on you and your skin type. Now, I do have super sensitive skin, and I haven't had any kind of irritation or inflammation from this product that I've noticed over this past weekend when I've been using it. But that's, you know, I mean, I just got this product, I think it was Thursday or Friday, and I've been testing it Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. So, I mean, it could happen, but normally when a product does cause me some kind of irritation, it normally happens fairly quickly. So I think you might be okay, but again, that just really depends on your skin type. And as always, if you guys ever have any questions about a product or you're not sure if you should use it or not, always ask your esthetician or dermatologist. Just rather be safe than sorry, because at the end of the day, we're just YouTubers and influencers and regular people like y'all. We're just testing products and giving you guys our opinion and our reviews. And this is where I stand on this. You know what I mean? All right. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you'd like to see more videos like this in the future, definitely please give this a thumbs up. That lets me and YouTube's algorithm know that you like seeing these types of videos. So that way more come up in your recommendations in the future. And that way you also get notified of more videos of mine in the future. The more you engage with the video, the more you're likely to get recommended future videos. So again, I really hope you guys enjoyed this. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I would love for you to join our little family here. And then if you all didn't watch my last video, I am working on an investigation currently about Truly Beauty skincare. So it's a skincare brand sold at Ulta. And if you guys have any information about Truly Beauty or any problems that you've had with them, definitely hit me up via DM or email me. All of my information is down below in the description box. And until next time, you guys, see ya.